All right, man. We're with Bandman. We're at KLS. Man, how you doing?
Man, good, man. Living.
Yeah. How you been busy? I see, right?
Busy as fuck. God.
That's good, man. I mean, that's better than not being busy. Better than
Nah, for
alternative.
sure. Gotta stay working.
Yeah. So I just, I want to take it all the way back. So let's talk about, you're from Indianapolis, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how long were you there?
I've been in Indianapolis all my life.
Okay.
Until I came here in 2017.
Okay. And were you doing music out there at all?
Not really. I mean, I was trying. When I was in college, I was trying, but that's really more so kind of when I found my passion, though, because I stopped going to class and all that. And then I just started focusing on music. So kind of, but not really.
Okay. So you were in school out there?
Yeah.
Where at?
Ball State.
Okay. And then, so how did you get involved in music? Did you do music at all as a kid, like playing the instruments or anything?
Yeah, I actually did. I played a cello when I was a kid, probably like 6 or 7. But I didn't like it, so I just stopped playing music. So then eventually, I was recording, like I said, when I was in college. I went to a couple colleges. This was when I was in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I was recording off my phone. So that's really what I just started. I just kind of just picked it up. But I always, was in the beats. Like, my mama would tell you, I was beating on tables, at school. I was the kid beating on the table while the kids was rapping. So I always been into beats and just music, period.
Okay. So you say you were recording on your phone. You mean you're recording beats?
No, like songs. I started off rapping.
Okay.
Then I just migrated to beats because I couldn't afford the beats that I wanted to get. You feel me? I was broke at the time, so I couldn't afford beats. So I just I'm gonna make my own beats. Okay. And I had a homie that had a computer, so.
What were you making beats on? Just
machine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I started making beats on.
And then, so what about that? What about the producing and the beat making stuck out to you? Because I mean, obviously you could have kept going and rapping and.
I mean, I feel like my talent is really producing. It's more so what I like to do. Like rapping is cool, it's something I can do, but I like to create a vision with an artist. I got more of a passion for making beats than just rapping.
Okay. I just feel like I was gonna ask you, on social media and stuff, you seem kind of low key. Is that kind of play into it? You don't want to be
Yeah, man. I like to be low key. I don't like to be just showing everything, because I like to be a secret. So when you see me, it's something special. Anything I do, if I drop a post, it's something special. If I drop a beat, it's something special. Drop a song, anything I do, something special. So I just make it seem like, I'm off the scene. I'm not really just on the scene.
Yeah, and that fits. It's harder to be like that if you're gonna be a rapper.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's fit more of my personality too. Being a rapper, you gotta be more in people's face all the time. Producer, you can be more laid back and just be yourself.
Okay, so you're in college, you just kind of messing around, not making beats, not really taking it too serious, I assume, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so at what point does it kind of pick up for you and you feel really, let me focus on this?
Really, when I moved here, I was migrating into getting serious. When I came here in 2017, I had my own studio, just making music every day, trying to get better and really perfect the craft. And I just started meeting more people and getting introduced to more people. So I just started really getting more serious, and it just really just happened.
What's the music scene like in Indianapolis, Indiana? Is there a lot of hip hop going on out there?
It's a cool scene. It's more so inspired by the younger generation. I see a lot of 'cause I follow a lot of them on Instagram. Younger generation got it more going. It's more so influenced by the streets though. It's nobody that got one wave. It's just more so many artists doing this and popping.
There's young niggas out of there I fuck with tough. I think it's Tay2XS or something like that.
Yeah, I think I heard him.
He was on YG album.
Yeah. See, it's a couple people that be really working. My homie Poindexter, he be working. Fresh Does, he be working. Fresh Does did the NLE Chopper song. I can't remember what the song, but it went to the charts. But there's people that be working out there. It's just more so low key. People don't really get that attention, but people really be working.
Okay, so what brought you to Oklahoma?
School. I came to here to go to UCO, to ACM.
Okay.
Music, just music. Really, what brought me here. Okay. Trying to get involved into the music over there, but I really learned more just on hand, working with my artists and recording people. I didn't really learn that much at school. I mean, they taught me the basics of music. I wouldn't say I ain't learned that much, but I didn't learn what I wanted to learn.
Yeah. Did you graduate from ACM?
Nah, I didn't graduate because COVID, but I had like 8 credits left, but my schedule was just so busy I can't just get back into school, so.
Yeah, that's what I know. Somebody that's going there too, and it's all online. I feel like it's not
Yeah.
really a good way to learn.
Yeah, that's how I
music
feel
stuff.
about my music. I was like, damn, I can't do this shit online because it was already challenging doing it, on hand. So now I got to do it online, and I need all this equipment. And I got my own equipment, but I don't got what they need. So
Okay. So how did you get into engineering?
I mean, same way with the beats. Like I didn't have nobody to do it, so I always had a home setup somehow, some way. Always had a home setup, so I was always recording at my house. Still going to the studio, but just picking up tips and just figuring it out. So I was always recording my own music, just cheap. I didn't have the money to go to the studio every time I wanted to make a song. So
Okay. And then so let's talk about kind of what you got out here. How did you get plugged in, and who was kind of the first person you connected with in Oklahoma?
The first people I plugged in with was my homie Jawan. I met him on Instagram. He go by Super Saiyan Juice Man. I met him. He told me about Southwest Dez, and at the time Dez was needing an engineer and opening the studio, so it just made sense. And Southwest Dez introduced me to a lot of people, and we've just been working ever since.
Okay. And then so you like one of the main people working here at KLS, right?
Yeah, we got me over here, and we got GQ next door.
Okay, so kind of talk about that, kind of just opening the studio and what that's been like.
Yeah, man. Really, it's this is my life. Like I tell people all the time, like music is my passion. I don't have no job. This is what I do. So it's lovely. I love it. I love working with new artists. I get new artists all the time. We just love making music here.
Yeah, that's dope to be able to make a living off music. Like,
And that's one of my goals that I got to cross off my list. So I feel like in my mind, one part of my life is I'm successful. So.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have anybody that you work with so far I know you mentioned Dez, you work with, Scheme and Barbie and everybody a lot. Is there anybody that, I don't know if I'm going to get you in trouble, you have a favorite artist to work with?
I'll just say Dez, really, like, me and Dez, we just make music that nobody else makes. Scheme, too, I just like, and also my one little artist, his name, he go by One Little Cobain, I don't know if you know him, but on Instagram, One Little Cobain, he's really talented. Like, all of them, really, they all talented, famous galore. Like, all my little circle of artists, like, I like making music with them because they talented. They know how to use their voice. They know what they want to do with their music.
So I want to get into, like, your beat making process a little bit. Just kind of take us through what you do first.
When I'm making the beat, really, I'm making the melody for sure first. Yeah. I just, like, I don't know, I try to make my beats different. So when I'm making a beat, I think outside the box. Like, I put myself in, like, just like even if I'm not in the room by myself, I put myself in a room by myself and just get in my own head and just create.
Okay. So are you bringing beats to artists, or is it something where they can come to you and kind of have something in mind that you cook up for them, or what is that like?
A little bit of both. I mean, I'll be having beats ready, but, it's better when we can just come from scratch and just create, if you really want to make a real, something meaningful, I should say.
And then so you've kind of worked with ADHD a little bit too on making beats. We've heard from a lot of rappers about collaborating. I'm just kind of more interested in, like...
Yeah, I've been working with ADHD for, I'll say, probably 2 years. I met ADHD. We used to do a Tap In Tuesday at our old studio, our first studio. And it's basically networking where everybody, artists, cameraman, producers, engineers, everybody just come out and just network. Mm-hmm. So that's how I met ADHD. Just he played his beats. I'm like, I like his style. So we just been working ever since, like 2017. Really been locked in.
Okay, so what's the process like if y'all are gonna collab on a beat? What, like, is he bringing you something and you're putting?
Usually we just cook it up together and just start from scratch. Like, just go off your feeling. Like, ADHD talented, so he just go off his feeling. Like, and then I just bounce off his ideas or vice versa.
Just add little pieces in off each other.
Right, or I'd be like, or maybe if when he doing something, I'd be like, okay, maybe we should do this. Sometimes it just depends how the vibe is.
Yeah. Okay. So we seen you in the studio a lot with a lot of different people. Kind of talk about what you've been working on lately.
Yeah, man, I've been in the studio working on my album. Been in the studio working on Barbie album right now. She over there getting her song mixed. we were just working on mixes. That's all I've been doing all month. Got Dez album coming out. Been working on Scheme album. Also been working on One Lil Cobain. I got another artist working on a little EP, and Famous Galore working on the EP. We just working on a lot of music.
Yeah. So let's. I want to talk about all that, but I kind of want to get more into your album. Just kind of first I've heard of it. I know that.
Yeah. So I'm dropping my album. It's basically gonna be some songs that I produce, you know, from a lot of various artists. I'm not even gonna say the names, just a various artists, and I'm gonna mix it all. I got it to the 21st, so I'm gonna make it happen though.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna put it out. It's gonna be a good body of work, man. I got some nice songs. I got some nice artists.
Are you rapping on there at all?
Nah, I'm not rapping. I'm gonna actually put out a rapping album, but that's gonna be next year though.
Okay.
And then that's gonna be it's probably gonna be the last time I ever put out any music of me rapping, because I don't really care to rap. Like, I like rapping, but I don't.
So what's the thought process of putting it out?
Just to give people that been asking me that music, like people actually ask me like, bro, when you gonna drop some music? Cause I mean, I got songs out, but people really ask me like, when you gonna drop a tape? People been asking me for almost like 2 years, and I've been hinting, and I've been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop a tape. I'll be making covers like, oh, I'm gonna drop a tape, and I never drop it. So I'm gonna really drop something though, cause people really keep asking me, and that's what I want too. In a sense, I want it to build anticipation, so when I do drop, people actually listen to it.
Mm-hmm. So you say that's the only music you're gonna drop. What are you gonna do if that tape goes crazy?
Man, if that tape go crazy, I'm gonna live off it for the rest of my life.
For sure.
For sure, man. I don't want to rap. I'm gonna let the artist shine. I don't want to shine in the rap light.
I feel that. So, is there anybody? I know you said you weren't gonna say no names. Is it familiar faces? Anybody going?
Yes,
any
it's definitely
curveballs on
familiar faces. You know, I got Dez on there, but you know, we got some heat on there. Just stay tuned. You're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to listen.
Is it newly recorded music or some of it old and both?
It's new. It's new. Some is older, but it's new. It's just like a lot of various songs that should have been out.
Yeah, because I know that's when we interviewed him, he was telling us how he has music just from years ago.
The vault is crazy. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm about to like going forward this next year, just start putting out more tapes of songs that I produce, because it's a lot of them on this computer.
Okay. And then so what is that like with an artist? I know usually the artists will do the rollout and put the music out. What is that like? Were you telling them you're gonna drop their song? I mean, it's your song too, but you know what I'm saying, just like the traditional.
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like with the artists I work with, at least we all gotta understand that everything is mutual. Like, of course, I'm gonna ask them like how you feel about it, because they might have plans for the song. But if they already don't got plans for the song, then okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a plan for the song. I feel like we mutual on that part.
Yeah. Okay. So is there anything else you got coming? Anything else you wanna plug?
Man. We got more deals coming at the studio next month for the studio. Anybody need a session? More beat deals. And we just having more deals and more music coming soon.
Okay, tell them how they can book with your beats.
You can book with the link in my bio. If you don't know, my Instagram is 1Bandy. You can book there. Just click the link in the bio, the time, and you'll be here, man. Let's make some music.
All right. Man, I appreciate you sitting down with us. That's all I got. We definitely have to tap back in after all these albums come out and see where we at. Check back in.
This shit finna go crazy. We got so many albums coming in 2021. We don't plan on stopping. We really been. It's good that we built up our vault, because now we finna start flooding like we've been wanting to.
For sure. Everything I've heard so far, I'm excited to see it put out. And
wait till you hear more, man. That shit I'm telling you, it's gonna surprise you.
All right, man. That's all I got. Appreciate you sitting down with us.
All right, it's 1Bandy. I'm giving you the okay.